आप सुन रहे हैं समाचार एजेंसी ऑफ इंडिया की साई न्यूज में ऑडियो बुलेटिन।
You are listening the national level audio bulletin of the Samachar Agency of India from Preeti Bhosle on 21st July 2020. Now country has increased the number by the 11,56,265 and recover cases are 7,823. Still, the Maharashtra showing in a high figure 3,18,695 and recovered cases are 1,75,029. In Delhi, the total COVID cases are 1,23,747 and recovered cases are 1,04,918. In Haryana, total COVID cases are 26,858 and recovered cases are 20,226. In Jammu and Kashmir, total COVID cases are 14,650 and recovered cases are 8,274. In Madhya Pradesh, total COVID cases 23,310 and recovered cases are 15,684. Today's top headlines are Prime Minister Narendra Modi says country moving toward integrated tech and the data-driven healthcare system. Number of people who are recovered from coronavirus crosses 7 lakhs marks in the country. Delhi recorded less than 1,000 COVID cases yesterday for the first time in the over a month. HRD Minister to launch Manodarpan initiative of the to provide the physiological support to students. Flood situation in Bihar remaining grim. The Met Department issue red for the heavy rain in different parts of the state. Madhya Pradesh Governor Lalji Tandon passed away. US causes the China's undermining the Myanmar's sovereignty through its action. Now news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said India is moving forward with the vision of the self-sufficient national. He stressed that the country is moving toward development of the integrated tech and the data-driven healthcare system which is affordable and hassle-free interaction with IBM CEO Arvind Krishna. Yesterday, Mr. Modi said, "This is the great time to invest in India." He said the government is committed to ensure the technology shift toward the work from home is smooth. Talking about the impact of the COVID on the business culture, the Prime Minister said the work from the home is a begun to adopt in the big way and the government is consulting working toward the providing infrastructure, connectivity and regulatory environment to ensure this technology shift is smooth. He also discussed the technologies and the challenges involved in the written decision of IBM, the mark 75% of employee work from home. The number of the recovery people from the coronavirus has crossed the 7 lakh mark. The central government has said the total of the 7 lakhs 87 people affected by the COVID-19 have recovered in the country so far, and with this the recovery rate reached 62.61%. The Health and the Family Welfare Minister said a total 22,664 people recovered in the past 24 hours. Presently, a total number of active cases in the country is the 3,90,459. The Health Ministry said a total of the 40,425 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in the country with the 24 hours, taking for the total number of the cases to the 11,18,043. India is a fast-track mode of development of COVID-19 vaccine. Speaking to the media in the New Delhi, AIIMS Delhi Director Randeep Guleria informed that the human trials for the indigenously developed the Covaxin have begun for the premier medical institutes. He informed that after the registration procedure and the blood sample tested of the health and the volunteers of the vaccine will be administered to 100 health individuals in the first phase. Dr. Guleria said that in the second phase, 750 people will be the recruited between the 12 and 65 years of the age for the human trials. He said the medical institute has recovered the overwhelming response in the terms of the voluntary registration for the trials, terming for the development of the indigenous vaccine as a great achievement. Dr. Guleria informed that India's mass production capacity, drugs and vaccine will also help meeting the demand during its production stage. Replying to the question for the committee transmission, Dr. Guleria said there is not much evidence that the committee transmission is helping for the national level. Delhi recorded less than 1,000 COVID cases yesterday. It is the lowest number of the positive cases recorded in a national capital in the span of more than a month. A total of the 954 new confirmed cases of the coronavirus has been reported in the city during the last 24 hours, taking a total number of the cases to the 1,23,747. The Delhi government has confirmed that 1,04,918 people affected by coronavirus have been cured so far. In our last 24 hours, 1,748 people recovered while 335 deaths were reported in the national capital, taking toll to the 3,663. Presently, the total number of active cases in a national capital 15,166. The Union Territory of the Jammu and Kashmir yesterday recorded the highest ever spike in the COVID positive cases since the outbreak of the pandemic, as 751 cases tested positive, taking the tally 14,650. The pandemic caused by the coronavirus has forced authorities to close the school in the Uttar Pradesh. However, a school in a far the plug area and the Fatehpur district is still open. Only the technical lesson for the awareness regarding the coronavirus. The three-member team led by the Joint Secretary, the Health and the Family Welfare Minister Love Agrawal has instructed the Bihar government to enforce the guideline strictly in the containment zone and limited people movement in the order to contain the spread of the virus. After the visiting the containment zone of the Patna and the Gaya, Mr. Agrawal has also asked the state official prepare the strategy for the tracking and the breaking the COVID-19 chain. In Madhya Pradesh, the state government has instructed that Dependence Day celebration program should be organized in a limited manner in all the districts. In a view of the coronavirus pandemic, the government has also instructed that the full precaution and nest should be maintained for the programs. In Gujarat, the total number of the COVID-19 patients went to the 49,439 yesterday, and the start report for the highest single day the spike for the 998 cases during the last 24 hours. Maharashtra's Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has said the COVID-19 mitigation efforts from the Mumbai have been drawn global attention. He was addressing the BMC official via the video conferencing yesterday. He instructed the BMC official to bring down the gap of the COVID-19 cases in the city as a second wave of the disease is being predicted of world over. Participating in the live phone of the program on the COVID-19, Dr. A.K. Varshney, Senior Medical Consultant at the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, has said the advantage of getting the rapid antigen test is that they provide the result in the short span and of the time, but the standard test to confirm whether the patient is positive or negative is RT-PCR. Union Human Resources Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal will be the launch the virtual Manodarpan initiative for the HRD ministry today. The initiative for the under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan aim to provide the physiological support to the student for the mental health and the well-being. Minister of the State for the HRD secretaries of the Department of Higher Education and School Education and the literacy and senior official of the ministry will be also present on occasion. Through the video tweet, Mr. Pokhriyal informed that during the COVID-19 pandemic, the HRD ministry felt that need focus for the continued education on the academic front and the mental well-being of the student. He further informed that the ministry have therefore taken up initiative named the Manodarpan, covering a wide range of activity to provide the physiological support to students to their mental health, well-being and during the COVID outbreak beyond. Madhya Pradesh Governor Lalji Tandon passed away this morning. His son Ashutosh Tandon informed that his father dismissed on the Twitter. Mr. Lalaji Tandon was admitted to the hospital in the Lucknow since last month. Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed the grief that at the dismissal of the Madhya Pradesh Governor Lalji Tandon. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, "Will be the remembered for his untiring efforts for the every society." You were listening the national level audio bulletin of the Samachar Agency of India on 21st July 2020. We will be present again on same bulletin 22nd July 2020. If you like this bulletin, then you must be like it, subscribe and share it. Till then, goodbye.